Hey, what's up everyone? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to clean your vacuum cleaner's Hepa filter and any other filters that are in here so that it works at the optimal performance level. So for this example here, I've got this Amazon Basics vacuum cleaner that I had purchased a couple of years ago, and the filters are quite clogged now, so it's the right time to get these cleaned, and we'll use this for the demonstration purpose. So let's get started with the cleaning process. Alright, so let me detach the basket first, and then in here you can see how badly this thing is clogged. So under this, so this is like a foam inlay that my vacuum has, and on this side you can see the Hepa filter which I'm going to be washing. So let's keep this away. And then this is entirely made out of plastic, so yeah, we can give it a nice little rinse directly in a bucket of water. Now there's one more component which most of the vacuums have, and that's where this exhaust air is thrown out. And if you notice here, this is like the motor filter, and I can detach this as well. Yeah, and this again, as per the manual, can be rinsed underwater. So I've taken out all the things. Now let's get to the rinse and wash process. Alright, let's start with the dust container first. So as I mentioned before, this is all plastic, and hence you can directly wash this underwater. So I'm just going to add some cleaning agent for the plastic part and place this in the bucket to rinse this all off. Alright, so now before we start cleaning the filters, it's quite essential to have all the safety gear ready. So ensure that you're using proper gloves, and also use a face mask because this is going to blow some dust out. Alright, so I've taken the foam inlay out, and you can see how much dust we have in here. Now if I tap this, you can see a lot of dust has accumulated in this. So let's give it a few taps and then we can rinse this off. And one important thing to follow in this process is to not use any brush or any kind of chemicals, because that would basically damage the filters. So do not use any brushes or any chemicals to get this cleaned. You just need to use plain water. And the last part that we are left with is the motor filter. So this again would contain a lot of dirt in here. So you can see all of the dirt. It's gotten to a stage where it might have affected its suction power. So I'm going to pause the video here and clean this for a few more minutes, and then we'll get to the next step. Alright, so now that we've washed these filters properly, it's time for the last step, which is to dry them thoroughly. And to do that, I'm just going to place all of these things on a plastic sheet here and turn on the fan in this room and let this dry completely. So one important note here is to not place these filters under the sun, because I've read somewhere that it can damage the filters. So it's just better to leave them on a table and turn on the fan and ensure that these things are completely dry. So once everything is dry, we can put this back in the vacuum cleaner, and then the vacuum should work efficiently. So that's it for this one, guys. If you have any questions about this entire process, you can add them in the comment section below and I'll answer them as soon as possible. So thank you for watching this video, and do subscribe to my channel.